Niko and Bobby.
The podcast. I'd definitely say comedians, most of us are masochistic in a way where
all the time. Not this guy.
It's like,
not this guy. You're definitely not.
No, I am. It's just that I am. I'm human like everybody. I have my moments where I'm just there like, I suck.
No, you have a bad set and then it's like you kind of wearing that shit until you get back up.
Bro.
So it's like, yo, I gotta wash this shit off.
It just smells like a dead fish.
It's just like, yo, I gotta get this off my
body. You
body.
gotta wash that fish off you.
Bro, there be moments, there be a couple days I'll be right there just there like, I'm gonna stay home. Not serious, because I want to get my thoughts together. Because even if I'm gonna go,
not me.
Nah, because I like to be on some like, I like to get my thoughts in order. Not in the sense of the bomb or the negativity, but like when I go back, I want to have something new. I don't want to just be like, let me rehearse what I was doing. No, I want to be like, you know what I'm saying?
With new material?
Yeah, like, or at least one a thought of something that's funny that I could be like, oh, I can start trying to write that on the stage.
Or like changing the actual joke in terms of a different tag or something.
Maybe
we always talking about like a completely different set.
I'm always about, I like to figure out new things. I'm super observant, so I'm always seeing something stupid. You know what I mean?
So if you bomb, are you like, you just fuck it, I'm not doing that shit anymore and you do a new shit? Or like you try to give it another shot?
No, I always.
You gotta keep giving it.
No. I always do my thing of like, I'm gonna continue doing this joke for a little minute.
You just want the dopamine hit of another new material hitting.
Right, and also too, that also works because sometimes, let's say it's weird when like you'll be in like doing your bits and then be like, out of nowhere you start doing something brand new. And that brand new shit hit because it's fresh.
Yeah.
So, and you're not overthinking it. And that you'd be like, hold on. You know what I mean? It happened to you that time.
Yeah.
That
was random. But I know I don't have those random moments where like I randomly just started like just riffing and I got into a joke that I'd never even tried on at an open mic yet. And I got nervous as I was telling it at the show and it was working. And I was like, I don't even know how to pull away because I don't have anything else from here. So I was just like, and then I went into my other stuff.
New material is so scary, but it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dude.
It's like it feels good though when it hit, and then like,
new material is scary because it's like I'm bringing this to the focus group now, and they gotta tell me if it's good. Yeah. Because I could be like, this is comedy.
Yeah.
Or to your boy, like, that's fire.
It's like,
but if these people don't think it is, because I have this new shit that I'm doing right now. And I'm tight that people been like this. I'm like, what?
When you think you like, you penning that shit like, this shit going to tear the room down. You say that shit, that just like.
That took me forever to figure out.
Right.
Because you killed your first ever. It took me like 13 months to finally get someone to laugh at one actual joke at a mic.
No. So hold on. The first I didn't kill. The third I did. The first I did not. The first was like, okay. Okay. It was cute.
Remember when somebody who told you to slow down?
DF
Swidler.
Swidler.
That's a comedian?
Yeah.
Comedian that the comic strip.
That's the best. Two best advice my dad gave me. You know my dad is a comedian, right?
Yes.
Well, my dad been
legendary.
For people that don't know, my dad's been doing comedy 30 plus years. My mom met him at a comedy show. I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for comedy.
Hey.
She bagged him. You know what I mean? She bagged him at a show in Queens. He used to have a show in Queens. But I remember just when my dad used to have this room at a spot called Mingles in the Bronx.
Okay. Oof.
Caribbean room, one of the hardest rooms in New York City.
Hence I said oof.
Are you familiar with the place?
No, I just know it's tough. So when you said it, I was there like, yep.
And I feel like I was a lot more confident than I should be when I was like maybe like first, second year into comedy. But I just remember bombing there. Did 8 minutes. My dad was hosting. I did 8 minutes. I guess when I started bombing, I started to just like run through my material, go faster and shit. I remember getting off stage. His boy came up to me. He was like, yo, your dad wanted me to tell you to slow down. That always stuck with me, like just like slow.
That's a fact.
Slow down.
Your timing is phenomenal.
Slow down, and then he told me to be dynamic with your voice.
Oh yeah, no.
Like if you're gonna be here, you gotta go here at one point, and you gotta, you know what I mean? Just the vocal act outs and shit like that, and just
because it does something to the crowd. Whereas they're like, it's almost like an impersonation.
Yeah.
You know, when you switch it, it's like that's why it's like a piece of your bag. That's the arsenal right there. You know what I mean? And you do that phenomenal. I love that shit.
I think I was too laid back early on, and it hurt me a lot.
Like you were too slow?
I wasn't too. Nah, I don't think it wasn't that I was too slow. It was too monotone. It didn't go. It wasn't no like.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It was just like here.
Yeah.
It was just too like.
There was no level changes for it.
Who would I compare it to?
Would you say it was like deadpan type of way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my shit is deadpan, kinda in a way. It's a little. I've figured out how to go up and to my characters and stuff like that. But it is a very laid back style. It is very just.
And going on your dad, I don't want to harp on it, but also didn't Chris Rock big up your dad?
Yeah, I think he was on that
Kevin Hart.
Kevin
right?
Hart show where he's interviewing people and they like
Heart to
drinking
heart.
wine or some shit like that. He did mention my
shit.
dad.
That's awesome.
Shit.
Yeah, all those guys came up with my dad. All of them know him.
Insane.
That's cool, man. My dad drives a cab, so
You know what I mean? My dad, he's at the crib just
My
vibing.
dad used to book Kevin Hart and shit like that
That's
before
awesome.
Kevin Hart like blew up and shit. But
that's awesome. Look at that. Who would have thought?
I remember when Bill Burr first came to New York, he used to do all my dad's rooms, those black rooms. That's why Bill Burr is like a beast, because he was really in the trenches.
Oh,
in New
no,
York.
come on now. I know that. Him on Chappelle's show and all that. You know what I mean? Like,
That's how I feel about a lot of the like the Atlanta comics that come up here, like the white comics. I'm like, damn, these guys are fucking beasts. And they're like, dude, I just been doing all the black rooms in Atlanta. I
Yeah.
was like, they just know how to bomb. Because that was the one thing that when I first started, a comic once told me, they were like, just bomb as much as you can at these mics, trying to write new stuff, because once you're comfortable bombing there, you're gonna be fine in the pocket, which is why I'm always like in the pocket just doing my whole thing. And at first I know exactly what you're talking about, where it's like it sounds like there's no level change, then I started making little adjustments to it, and like now, but I do feel like sometimes, because I don't, if I ever do like a 5-minute set, I do have to fucking pick it up a little bit, but I do like staying in that pocket nice and slow, and then get them. I don't know. It's just I'm still so new to it that I'm just like still figuring it out.
Another comedian told me to like study one-liners. Tommy Too Smooth. I feel like that's another thing too. You always, when you bombing, you always one sentence away from not bombing.
from
You know what I mean?
Yeah, from saving it.
So it's like you could it's like when you bombing, you can acknowledge that you bombing. That'll save you, but you only get one of those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need like, you gotta keep. You know what I mean?
That's just one time.
You know what I mean?
bro.
You only got one. So y'all ain't fucking with this. Like, you only got one of those. You only got one of those, but like, you gotta keep just like.
That's like the parachute. You
Doesn't
only got one.
Doesn't open. The
You only
airbag
got
just only
one.
hits you once.
But those one-liners and shit like that, just those quick little sentences where it's just like, where you could just pull yourself out a little bit, or you gotta go to crowd work sometimes. When you bombing in them black rooms, you gotta.
But I feel like the black and brown rooms is a lot of crowd work. You know what I mean? In
Yeah.
the sense of they want to feel a part of it. You know what I mean? Then you have the mainstream rooms, which is like them writtens. Like what?
It's like you could do writtens in the black rooms too, but it's just like you can't be. You gotta
Can't
be
sound
real.
rehearsed. Yeah, it can't sound rehearsed. They
Yeah.
don't like that. Like, oh, this is an act.
You gotta.
I don't want to see this.
You might have to start where it's like a way where you trick them into listening to your material. You know what I mean? You can't be too. Also, you gotta address the room in those black rooms. You can't just go out there like, hey, so my dad, he's you know what I mean?
I did comedy in Harlem like a couple weeks ago, and it's the same vibration. I went in there, was there like and just hitting them.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But I love also too having a joke that works everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate having to be like, I gotta change my material for this crowd, or I like that material where it's just there like everybody gets it. Like like, and I love also too where I'll think of something and be like, oh, I'm glad that these people like it. You know what I mean? Because I didn't think they were going to, but they loved it. I was like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah, I be feeling that sometimes. Like, while I'll talk about like some black shit at Broadway. That when you at Broadway, it's a very mainstream room. It's a lot of just white visitors, tourists, and shit like that. Like, sometimes I'll say something like, okay, y'all get it. Just be yourself.
Nah,
You can't be afraid to be yourself, man.
And I feel like that's where it's like, who are you within this? What's your voice? Your voice is just your perspective on something. You know what I mean? Like, we want to hear what you think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just the voice to me. You know what I mean? Is to say like your perspective on like, oh damn, that's how Talent feel about it. Oh, okay, that's his voice. You know what I'm saying? On top of just other things that we do within on the stage. You know what I mean? Like the level changes and all that stuff. But yeah, voice is just perspective.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
But is that why you wanted to do black rooms? You were saying like I want to be around black comedians.
Oh,
You
so-
feel like
so,
that's what you wanted to be? Because me coming up, it's like I'm only doing shit in the city. It's all I ever feel like I'm performing is for white people.
Right.
So when I do black and Hispanic shows, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm good at with like when I do black and Hispanic shows, which I rarely ever do because like I try to do them whenever I can, but whenever I do them, I'm like in shock that I'm like, oh shit, I'm good. Because I'm like, if I can make black people and Latinos laugh, I'm like, I have to be good.
yeah, it's
Because
different.
I'm just performing around too many white people. That's the problem.
Because you know how they say that black and brown rooms are like, all right, make me laugh.
Yeah.
It's a test.
Come on now. We paid for this. We got our food. Let's go.
I got a babysitter, yeah.
Mainstream rooms, which are the white rooms, so they be right there like, all right, they'll give you grace.
It's a
But
lot.
it's
It's a lot going into that night off. Where it's like, hey, I paid my hard-earned money for this. Hey,
Yeah.
don't. Hey.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Swinging.
Yeah. What you have We Are Rolling. That's what it's called, the podcast, right?
Yeah.
The We Are Rolling podcast. Definitely go check that shit out. Very fresh. He actually had your dad Talent on there, and he had said some real shit that I do, where he was like, I like to be watching the show, so I can think of get material, and it looks like I'm involved with y'all now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have a thing where I be like, 3 of them things. I'm into battle rap, so there's a battler called Chef Trez. He'd be like, 3 of them things. And I try to do a 3 of them things too. Like I'm never like in a green room. I'll go in and say hello, but I don't like to be here. I want to see what's going on. You know what I mean? I feel like me being in the green room is like I'm away from my job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I love to be in the back and watching everything. So when your dad said that, I was like, that is the biggest facts. You know what I mean? So I do a 3 of them things where it's like I like to have 3 freestyle jokes that I wrote from something.
Yeah.
And then I can literally put them in all 3 in the beginning, or I could just sprinkle them within my set. You know what I'm saying?
I try to do at least one. I try to do at least one joke about the room, you know, or something that happened, something that somebody said before, or about, you know. I try to. You want to at least watch the comedian before you.
Oh yeah, nah.
At least watch the
Shows you're present.
or watch the host opener. You want to watch that, and you want to watch the comedian before you, just for context, and just be in the room. You want to know what energy, like how they reacting to dirty jokes, how they reacting. You know what I mean? You gotta.
Who's a loud heckler in the crowd?
Yeah, you gotta figure out who you shouldn't engage with in the
Always.
audience.
I try to do that all the time, man.
Cause some people, you gotta just ignore the fuck out of them in the audience, where it's just like, this is not a conversation, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
You want to do a little cup? Well, you want to introduce the next segment?
We can. Do you have any another question for Talent, or we go into a segment? Talk to me.
I think the one of the questions I have for you was, when did you feel like, when was the first time when you first started where you were like, oh, this is for sure my closer joke? Like, I finally got my closer joke. You know what I mean? Like, because for me, it took me so long to ever get a laugh that when I found the joke that I was like, wait, this is a closer joke because this just worked all the time. At what point when you started were you like, okay, I figured this is how long it took me or whatever it is? Like, do you still use it, or do you just like?
I haven't been using it that much. I did use it for. I think I did it on my the Greenwich show, but that was my first closer. I have this joke where I'm talking about when I become an older black man. And it's like I can't wait till I get when I get a new laugh. You know what I mean? That old black man laugh. You know what I mean? And like come around your late 60s, early 70s, you know, I can't wait for that day. You know, one of my homies say something funny and I get right into my new shit. You know what I mean? I'll be like,
That's so funny.
and that shit always worked. In whatever room I was in, that shit always worked.
That's good.
After a while, it kind of, sometimes I started to feel like a little minstrelly. You know what I mean? I started to feel a little guilty about it, where it's just like, I don't know, am I nigging it up? You know what I mean?
Because it's the time we're in now, so you're like,
you know, am I doing a caricature? You know what I mean? Where it's just like,
I see what you're saying.
I started to feel a way about it, but it didn't like.
in the early 2000s, this would have been.
Yeah. It just felt like.
Do you have a closer that you? Or are you still finding it?
No, I have a closer.
Oh, okay.
I have.
Okay.
I mean, I have. The thing now is that like, because my goal is always like, all right, if I can keep working on putting together closers, that I could just make a 5-minute set that are all
Yeah.
That's like what I want to do.
Yeah, for sure. I think everyone wants it for sure.
And
You
it's
gotta
like,
really challenge yourself sometimes and just
Yeah.
like open with the closer.
that's that Louis C.K. technique. He's like, just start with closer and go from there. I was like, fuck. So that's
Fight.
And I tried doing that at a mic recently, and I was like, wow, I'm so off because I'm so used to telling them to close it this way, like kind of like, all right, bring you down. But I was like, oh man, this is crazy how different I have to.
Nah, do it.
It's nuts. It's fun. I mean, but yeah, I do enjoy my closer. It took me a while to finally get it, but yeah, I do. For me, I feel like that's like a question that I always like to ask comics because I feel like for me, I was like, the close is such a big thing. You got to close hard. Like start strong, but fucking hit him hard at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like once a comic gets a closer and they're like, oh, this is it. It's got to be that moment where you're just like, oh, this is it. I got it. I caught that Pokemon.
So we got this segment, right? It's called I seen some wild shit or I done some wild shit. You can pick either or could pick both. It doesn't matter. So which one would you pick? I seen some wild shit. I done some wild shit.
We talking about in comedy or just in general in life?
In the industry.
In the industry?
In comedy, if you like. But I seen some wild shit. I done some wild shit.
Seen some wild shit.
Which one would you pick? Or if you want to say both, it's all good, but.
Fuck. I'm trying to think. I know I seen some shit, man.
He was like, I definitely seen some shit.
I saw some shit yesterday. That's fucked me up.
It just I could think about mine.
Bruh, yesterday I was barking for Flophouse, and I barked. So I'm on the corner, and then some dude comes out of the bar, some Mexican dude, and he's like, "Oh, what are you trying to sell?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to get comedy shows right down the street. You want to come?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll go." But he was lit. He was wasted. I was like, "He's not gonna go in there." Show starts, and he comes in. It was a comedy show, and I'm like. It was all white people, and I was the only Latino plus him. And the producer was like, "Is this your cousin?" I'm like, "No, what?" So he's there, he's chilling, and then gets up and just goes to the bathroom. Someone's in the bathroom. He's just trying to fucking rip the doorknob off, mad loud, and then sits back down and it's just like just heckling. And then they had to forcefully kick him out. And I was like, "Damn, like this looks bad on mine," because I was trying to fill the room up, and I was like, "This guy's coming, but he's not gonna really come in."
Terrible.
And the producer's like, he's like, if you're apologizing for that, trust me, this is nothing compared to what you're going to be seeing down the line. So that was what I saw. That was some wild shit because he was just like, "Don't touch me. Like, don't put I was like, oh, I was about to. That was like the first time I ever brought in a drunk motherfucker to a place where you're not supposed to bring a drunk motherfucker in. So that was what I saw. That was some wild shit.
Something that comes to mind recently, I did this show. I remember Jared Waters, he had just got on stage. This was like, it's called Canceled Comedy.
Oh,
so
yeah.
this is a show that they do. It's in it's in like this,
Look like a lobby almost.
yeah, it's an apartment
Like an
building.
amenity building type.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I've
community
seen it.
center.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, it's for people that live in the building type shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think the host went up and then he brought up Jared, and I think Jared just started his set, and I'm walking like towards where the green room thing is, and this lady just passes out, like top of his set, like
Damn.
just like did an edible, drank too much, didn't eat type shit, and he's just like trying to fight out of that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just like, damn. As the show's going on, I'm in the green room. There's like Liz Glazer, she's on the fucking phone like with the paramedics and shit, just like.
Oh no.
I think when she's on stage, they're wheeling her out.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, I'm just so glad that all that shit happened before I got to go up. I'm like, yo, they died for my sins. Those two comedians. I'm like,
That's funny.
It's just rough.
Fire.
It's just rough. You gotta be funny through that.
Yeah, bro. People have heart attacks at these shows.
That's the challenge.
Yeah, like heart attack, strokes, like shit like that. They
Well,
just pass out.
if we say I did some wild shit, I my heart stopped at the tiny cupboard
While you were performing?
while I was performing
Oh, damn.
on stage. Cardiac arrest.
Fuck.
Doing a guest spot. I wasn't even supposed to be there. I'm like, yo.
Were you feeling like a little shitty that before you got up? Like,
No,
did you
I was
feel any
feeling
symptoms?
fine, bro.
Wow.
Fine. I don't even remember. All I remember, I remember going on stage, and then the next thing I remember, I wake up in the hospital. Like,
Fuck.
I wake up in the hospital like a week later.
A week later.
That's how my memory, like.
Oh, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
A week later, bro.
I was up in
Yeah,
that
yeah,
week,
yeah,
but,
But like,
I
yeah,
wasn't.
right, right.
I wasn't there.
You wasn't conscious.
Damn, bro. Well, I'm glad that you good, man.
Yeah, me too.
Yes. No, come on now. Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
for
we
sure.
need you here for sure.
That's why
You know what I
That's
mean?
why you need an AED on deck, bro.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
but it's like comedy in a
Could've
way.
started off with that one.
Yeah.
Could've
I'm like,
started
yo,
off with that
you know
one.
what? I passed out at the show.
Oh shit.
But I was like, I'm thinking like, what if that shit would have happened to me if I was just like, because I'm usually just in my room type shit, like door closed.
No, I
So
know what
it's
you're
like,
saying.
you
I
know what I
what
mean?
you're
So
saying,
I'm
yeah.
like, I be thinking of it as a way, and like, yo, comedy low key
saved
saved
your
my
life.
life, because like somebody called the
Whoa.
paramedics. There was like, they came, they had to shock me, you know, type
this is
shit.
this is like some like one man show type of thing where comedy brought you to this world and comedy could comedy
Yeah.
saved your life too. That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Bruh, like
That's it, Edinburgh Fringe. You'll see it next. That's
Nah,
crazy,
man.
dude.
And you know the funny thing about that day?
Fuck.
The most random shit about that day? It was Dave Chappelle's birthday.
Ooh.
That's mad random.
August 24th, my nigga. I will never forget that.
Damn.
August. This was last year.
August 24th, 2022.
Oh. Okay, this was some music.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is the same year I did, the same year that Caroline's closed, same
Oh.
year I did that.
How much time did you take off from comedy after that?
Shit,
Like
I
a
didn't
year?
do comedy maybe 2 months, a month.
Fuck.
I didn't have my voice for a couple
Yeah, because you had that
weeks.
shit in your throat the whole
Yo,
time.
I didn't think I couldn't I was like this for
that
like,
shit fucks you up.
bro. I was
That
like,
shit fucks
I was
you
like
up.
that for like 3 weeks. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
that shit
I
fucks
don't
you
think
because they have to shove that shit
I don't
in
think
there.
I don't think I can ever tell the joke again. That shit was rough, bro.
That shit wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you super blessed, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad you are here. You need to be here, bro, for just because you need to be here. That's one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for the community of comedy,
100%.
you definitely need to be here. Our last segment of the pod, we got this bucket, but we call it the Niko and Bobby mug, and we have 6 comic names in here that talent thinks are amazing. He's gonna pick one out and just give their flowers. You know what I mean? Show them so
Just
much
one?
love. We'll see. We'll see.
Just
We got-
one.
Yeah,
Just
whatever
one.
you want to do.
Let's-
Whatever you want to do.
You know what I mean?
Shit, we got here.
We got 5. We got 5 minutes.
No, we got some time. We got some time.
Want to make sure he gets to his spots.
Nah, he's definitely gonna get to this.
8:55.
Yeah, yeah,
Bow.
Who we got? Who we got?
Alexis Bradby.
Alexis Bradby.
Alexis
Yeah.
Bradby.
Now go ahead. You got 30 seconds, a minute. Just
is this?
show her love, bro.
She's just a wholesome girl. Wholesome,
Nice.
funny
Very
girl.
nice.
My girlfriend actually just started working as a producer at for her show, Astigmatism Comedy.
Fire.
Shout out to Maha Management.
Okay.
Yeah, she's hilarious. You know, just always been just a cool, wholesome person. You know what I mean? Just want to see her win.
Facts.
Very funny girl. She actually was on the Greenwich show.
Yeah.
She hosted.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
awesome.
Hosted the shit out of that.
She's great.
What more can I say? You know what I mean?
Can I jump on?
Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
So, my first bringer at Broadway,
Mm-hmm.
she was there with me.
Mhm.
But I once again, I don't know her at all. And I
She was
remember-
doing the bringer too?
Yeah. She was doing the bringer
She
too.
just moved, right? She just moved to New York at the time.
Possibly. I don't know. Maybe.
She was fronting about living in New York for the long. She's like, I live in LA, but she's
Yeah.
been in New York for so
She's been in New York.
she's a New Yorker.
Yeah.
So she's there. I get there late because
Mm-hmm.
they had to have like a meeting. The booker wanted to have a meeting and tell you guys what's going on. blah, blah, blah.
Rich?
Yeah. Rich was he was there and he was like, so
You
when
showed
I
up late to that?
yeah, so,
He was mad.
yeah, he was so I'll get there. And I was there. He was there like that's great. And I was just there like, hey, oh no, what's going on? He was just there like, yeah, get it from somebody else. The information. I was
Yep,
there like,
yep.
okay.
Yep.
So I step
Yeah,
out.
he's really cutthroat.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm outside, and who comes? Alexis Bradby. She's there like, hey, listen, let me tell you. Blah, blah, blah. And she gives me all the info.
That's
and
her.
I was just there like, you are so nice.
Yeah.
I call her female Jared Waters because Jared Waters is the nicest person in the world to me. And she was very amazing human being.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And I was on a show with her yesterday. She
Just
saw
Southern hospitality.
Southern hospitality. That's it. That's what it is.
I think she is from down south.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Tennessee,
North
No.
Carolina or something.
something like that.
Something like that.
official. She be doing shows.
Oh yeah,
out
it
in
is
LA.
Tennessee.
I think,
I think it is
I
Tennessee.
think she's always talking about like Chattanooga or something like that.
Yeah.
I think so. Listen, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I know she's from.
She looks mixed, but she has 2 black parents.
She does. We have time to do one more. You good or what's up? We have time to do one more.
Yeah.
All right, let's
One
pick
more.
one more. You know what I mean? Because people need their flowers up in here. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
And we're outta here after
You're
that.
gonna get the flowers.
Let you guys survive.
We got my man Jared Harvin,
There we go.
Ooh.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
the young prodigy.
Go ahead.
What
bro.
can we say about him, man? He's he's a guy that's younger than me that I look up to.
Nice.
You know, he's been doing comedy probably since he was like, I don't know, like 17, something like that.
Sheesh.
The guy, he has a degree in theater.
Go ahead, bro. Do your thing, man.
Massively viral with the impressions, characters.
Yeah.
What's his most famous impression? It's between the Ryan Coogler and the Giannis.
The Giannis, I know Carmelo Anthony was fucking with that.
Yeah, they played it on the podcast.
Carmelo, it was fucking with him crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, the kid's just a comedy prodigy, comedic genius, you know,
And
tech genius.
He Latino too, right?
Puerto Rican and black. Yeah, yes.
Puerto Rican and black.
Yes.
All right.
Very New York mix of
Yeah.
ethnicities.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
He's always gonna land on his feet. You know what I mean? Young dude. He's going just a great comedic mind. He always writing some shit. He's the spine of the Wait What Boys.
Beautiful.
Facts.
Does all the shooting and editing.
Need that.
Taught me a lot. You know what I mean? And what more can we say, man? Talented.
Bruh, and just like how you said that you look up to him and he's younger than you,
Yeah.
I look up to you and you're younger than me. You know what I mean? So it's the same vibration. You know what I mean?
Very true.
But talent, bro. You're fucking amazing.
Yo,
thank
thank
you for
y'all.
coming out, bro.
Thank you
First
so
guest.
bro.
Appreciate y'all for thinking
Talent
of me.
Harris, first guest, Niko and Bobby Podcast.
So fire. You know all our. What's your social?
Oh, yeah,
What's
give all your
socials and
stuff.
like that?
You can find me all my social at Talent Harris. That's at TALENT, like Talent Show, last name Harris. You can hit the website talentharris.com for more information. You know, we
Check that out.
Oh, yeah.
we on our way.
Do that outro. Do that outro, boy. You
All right,
good with the
boys.
outro.
This is it. Make sure you guys give it a like and subscribe. Give us a good follow if you want to see some funny stuff. Bobby and I are going to keep this going.
Hit the comments too.
Hit the
man.
comments, too, if you want to talk about some funny. If I made a mistake, please.
We didn't make no mistakes.
If I did, I'm accountable. This guy, I don't know, but
We didn't make no mistakes.
we're going to have fun. This podcast is all about showing love to all the New York City comics that we
Facts.
genuinely love and appreciate. And every time I would pay to see other comics that are going to be on this show. So just know that we want to just keep making this a positive little, what it was like a community, right?
Come on
a
now.
community little. But you know what? Come through. Let's have fun. Shout out to Rodney's Comedy Club for letting us film this in the green room.
Thank you, Rodney.
Shout out Ryan
Yeah.
Rizzuti for shooting this for us,
Our
bro.
producer.
Thank you.
Facts.
Long Island in the building.
Long Island in the building, baby. New York City, let's go. Queens, Long Island, bye.
Very fresh.
All right, perfect.